Alright people them, so 1 month later with the Motorola G200, let's talk about this big boy right here. Yes, what's good people, it's your boy Jamo out here with the Motorola G200. Now before I go any further, you know the deal already, let me give a big shout out to the guys at Motorola and Free Monkeys for hooking this Moto G200 up for review purposes. Now, at the price of $379, I think it's even £329 in the UK, this is giving a near pixel experience, and that's what man's gonna show you. Alright, now quick unboxing. There we go. Let's talk about the design of this thing, fam. I think it looks kind of peng. It is traditional, you know, you've got the camera bumps in the top left there doing their thing. Yeah, they do look really good as well, fam. You've got the little Motorola logo in the middle there. It does get a bit fingerprinty. I'm not even sure what kind of material this is, but at the same time, the light does bounce off it really nicely. So I'm not completely mad. Now at the top, you've not got anything going on there. On the side, you've got the power button and the volume rocker. I love when they're both on the same side, fam. And on this side, you've got the Google Assistant button. I don't know why they're forcing it because the hot word seems to work okay. I wish you could customize this button to be something else, but it is what it is. On the bottom, you've got USB-C port, you've got the SIM card tray, and you've got the speaker port there too. I'm not gonna lie, so far, with the design and the massive 6.8 screen, it's definitely looking like a win, especially under the £300 mark. Now, let me drop specs new, yeah? Snapdragon 888 Plus, not even the 888 from 2021, but the 888 Plus. This is faster than the majority of flagships that came out last year, fam. This is a big boy thing. And remember the price point, please remember the price point. That also gets coupled with an 8GB sticker RAM and 128GB of storage. I don't believe it's expandable, but I'll double check that. I'll put something about here if it is actually expandable. When you talk about the Motorola G200, it's impossible to just skip over the screen. You're getting 6.8 inches of diagonal screen real estate here. Little punch out in the top for the camera. Fam, the colors are looking vivid. However, it's not an AMOLED panel, but you wouldn't notice straight away until you're viewing content that is extremely high in contrast. Now you're also getting 144 Hertz refresh rate on here, yeah? So this is basically the gaming phone of all gaming phones, fam. Like 144 Hertz, not even 120 Hertz, fam. This is a big boy when it comes to gaming, and I'm gonna do a separate gaming video on this thing. Now, using it over the last couple of weeks, audio has been good as well. I usually use Bluetooth headphones, but it does have stereo speakers in the thing as well, fam. So when you're watching content in landscape mode, whether it's from YouTube or Netflix, it's pretty much good to go. Oh yeah, speaking of audio, one thing I forgot to mention, I keep on forgetting to mention this in my videos, is the fact that the loudspeaker is actually quite decent. And the reason why I do mention this in my videos is because on my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3, even on my partner's Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, for some reason, the loudspeaker, it just doesn't sound good, or the person on the other side of the phone can't hear what you're saying. So maybe it's not the speaker, maybe it's more the microphone, but the microphones in this phone are excellent, fam. Like, people can hear you. If I put this down on the table like this, I sit back, I got it on loudspeaker and I'm on the phone, the person on the other end will be able to hear me, no issues at all, fam. Now, can we talk about battery, fam? Because boy, you've got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery in here and you've got a full HD screen. This thing literally sips electricity elegantly, cuz, yeah? I'm talking a minimum of 8 hours screen on time per full charge. 8 hours minimum. And that's if man is using, like, I don't know, the camera. I might be using some games on there. Fam, the battery on this is not something you have to worry about. Now the camera, I can't lie, it seems to be a point where they have spent some money, but they haven't spent the most money. And the reason why I say that is on the main sensor, on the is it 48 megapixel, 100 megapixel in it? On the 108 megapixel sensor, that sensor can do everything. You've got your 4K 60, you've got your 8K 24 frames per second, and you've got everything below and in between. However, on every other sensor, it's 1080p 30 frames per second. Now, 1080p 30 frames per second is good enough for most cases, most social media cases, but you know, if you want to do some wide angle video recording, you're gonna have to stick with the 1080p 30 frames per second. At least you, oh wait, and yeah guys, you've generally got a lot going on in the camera, but most of it is focused on that 108 megapixel sensor, and it's a good sensor, I can't lie. For Instagram, anything that you take on it, it's gonna do jobs. It's just when you want to use the other sensors, you want some variety in your shots, that's where this phone is gonna slow down. I mean, at least the other sensors are there, but I think they could have probably saved even more money, just kept the, what's it called, 108 megapixel sensor on its own and kept it moving, just made it a one camera phone. But yeah, it is what it is, and that's the same situation for the selfie camera on the front. Another thing that I like about Motorola and Lenovo devices in general is the OS. Now obviously it's Android, but it's so stock, it's ridiculous. It's basically pixel levels of stocktivity, fam. Like, you just scroll up, everything is where you expect it to be. Scroll to the left, everything is there. Look how fast everything is, fam. You just don't have to stress with this phone at all. Perfect for social media, perfect for a little bit of content creation as well. If you're going to be using the main sensor, it can definitely edit videos. Fam, this phone does it all, and it's £300. It's a mad thing. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe and all that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.